It's good to see you today. Thank you for your beautiful smiles and faces. Please join me in putting happy in your heart. Every single day we do that, and we smile, and we share that smile with someone else. Go ahead. Try it out on someone else. One more. Look at your teacher. Share a smile, and with gratitude right in here, we give a thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We will just take a moment to look around and think of all the goodness that surrounds us. You will find all day that there is something to see that is true, good, beautiful. You will have it all day today in the things that you study and the things you think about. And we share that with others. That's why we do that. Thank you for your still small moment there. And we will have our transition. It is a 1 and a 2. And here we go. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Please remain standing for the patriotic song led by Kindergarten and Mr. Braddock. Mr. Braddock, Kindergarten, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. You may be seated. Oh, that's a quiet transition, right? Perfect. Thank you. Once again, welcome parents and families, students to our November Reach Assembly. Also, a special welcome to Mr. Updike and Mr. Schaefer from our governing board. There. Thank you. And corporate boards. Can you clap for them? They do a lot. So much. And we get to hear more from Kindergarten. We love this assembly because we get to show what we know, and we get to learn and listen together and think about all the things that we get to learn throughout our time at Candeo. So we will hear from Kindergarten right now about what they're learning. Bonjour! Comment allez-vous? Ça va? Bien, merci. Bien, merci. Ça va bien, merci. Moi aussi, ça va très, très bien parce que je suis ici avec vous. Aujourd'hui, nous avons Kindergarten. Vous voyez ceci? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Who remembers from their kinder year? Comment? Oui, très bien. Les 5 petits rangs. As part of our poetry unit in kindergarten, we learn French poetry. Some are poems that we've already learned in English, and some are poems that Madame Martel has written, or some are native to France or Canada. So we enjoy our actions and our pictures, our illustrations, and we're here to recite 5 petits rangs pour vous ce matin. So écoutez bien and regardez, and by all means join us if you remember from way back in kinder. Alors, tout le monde prêt? Oui? Alors, on commence avec 5. Can you show me 5? Ah, fantastique. Vous êtes prêts? 5 petits rangs. 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 5 dans le noir. Le premier a dit, mon Dieu, il est tard. Le second a dit, le ciel de noir. Le troisième a dit, Merci beaucoup tout le monde, merci beaucoup. Les petits rangs a fini pour aujourd'hui. Hopefully you could hear them a little bit. They're very loud in the classroom, but when they get out here it kind of dissipates. But merci, vous étiez bon. Oui. Alors, enjoy your day. Merci beaucoup for sharing our français avec nous. Au revoir.
Thank you so much, Kindergarten and Madame Martel. One more round of applause for them, please. Before we get into the next portion of our assembly, I would like to welcome up 2 representatives from NJHS, National Junior Honor Society, to give an announcement. This is an elite group. Oh, 5 members. An elite group of students who show great integrity and leadership and academic prowess, and they represent our school well. So here they are to make their announcement.
Hi, I'm Jack. Hi, I'm Cole. And we're Santa's Little Helpers. Helpers for what, you ask?
For their holiday shop, of course. There are presents and gifts for children just like you.
Can I buy them for my parents?
Of course you can. You can buy presents for anyone you'd like.
Don't forget, parents can shop at the shop for their kids too. But what is the money going towards?
Well, it is going towards a barn or a shed for the tools and animals.
When does this shop start?
Well, it starts December 11th and ends December 14th. So make sure you come on down to Santa's workshop in the STEM lab so you can buy presents for your parents and anyone you'd like.
All right, with that said, it's a holiday, it's a shop, it's a holiday shop.
Thank you, NJHS, for your service in helping our school and for that great skit and announcement. PBO, we have an announcement from you as well.
Good morning, Candeo. Awesome. Okay, so we have some fun announcements to make. We're getting swing sets. I actually don't think you're allowed to yell. All right, but that's exciting. So we are getting some swing sets. Hopefully over Christmas break, we're getting swing sets. And also tomorrow we're going to get 3 trees planted right along over there where that van's parked. So we'll get some more shade in our little area. And that's all because you guys come and support so many of our fun events like the Fall Festival, and we're doing the Harkins Movie Theater fundraiser. So because you guys are being so awesome, we're getting some great things. So thank you guys.
One thing we have coming up that's super cool. Do you guys remember when we did that big service project for Houston? Well, we are partnering with NJHS, and we have adopted some students from a school in Phoenix who are in need of some Christmas presents. And so we're going to be helping students just your ages who live a little bit away. So we'll be getting more information out to you and to your parents about that really soon. Now we have a surprise. Today we have someone here. It's a really special day. We have a friend here from Peoria City Council, and I'm going to introduce her because she wanted to talk to you guys about something. This is Councilwoman Bridget Bensbacher, and she wanted to come today to share some exciting news with you guys.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for that applause. I appreciate the warm welcome. It is truly an honor to be here today. Again, my name is Bridget Bensbacher. I'm the City Council member for the City of Peoria. We have 6 City Council members and a mayor. And Candeo is a very important part of our city. And it is a privilege, again, to celebrate with all of you. I feel so honored to be here with students and parents and educators that are dedicated to quality education, to doing the work, to giving their all, and putting in what you need to put in to get the amazing results that you received with your 2016-17 AZ Merit scores. Give yourselves a round of applause for that accomplishment. And I want to tell you briefly why that is so important. First of all, number 1 amongst charter schools, number 3 overall in the state of Arizona. This is a direct result of the effort put in by all of the students, the families, everyone here at Candeo. And what that means, why that is so important to the city of Peoria. For those of you that don't know, we are a city that is half built. So we have an opportunity to grow this city, and we want to bring the best of the best. And to do that, we have to tell our story, who we are. And site selectors look for a quality of life, which means public safety, your police and your fire, parks and recreation and all of those fun things, nice communities to live in. But a big part of that is education. So having quality education and being able to say that we have the top school in the state of Arizona right here in our city really helps our marketability. It strengthens our story in a way that you can't imagine. That is very, very important, whether it's industry, small business, home buyers. That is always one of the key components to making a decision to come to Peoria. So I'm going to turn to Dr. Musser, if I may, for a minute, because this is really, I know what's most important to you, and that is your students and your families. But I saw you 10 years ago, probably. I don't know if you remember. I've lived in this community for a long, long time. And I remember seeing you speak and coming and listening to you speak about your vision for Candeo, what your plan was. And there was no doubt in my mind that you were dedicated to quality education, to building a strong community. And not just that, a strong community in education focused on learning, these children learning and getting results. And that is absolutely what you have achieved. It is my privilege to be here today and recognize you for your tremendous leadership in the city of Peoria. More importantly, even than the numbers and the results of these scores, you have students that appreciate and love you. You have board members that appreciate and love you. That is a tremendous accomplishment. Anywhere, anytime, but particularly this day and age in education. So congratulations on your efforts for doing what you do. This right here, yes, let's give her a round of applause. What all of you are doing here today, the feeling that you, I will start the morning like this any day of the week. The feeling that you get here today. This is what builds strong communities right here. All of you coming together. This is what builds strong cities, strong states. This is what builds a strong country. So thank you so much, all of you, parents, everyone involved in this effort. Thank you for doing your part to invest in our future leaders and to help shape the future of Peoria. So on behalf of the mayor, all of the city council, at the request of all of your supporters here, we want to present you with the certificate of appreciation presented to you, Dr. Stephanie Musser, in recognition of your outstanding leadership of Candeo School in Peoria, Arizona, resulting in Candeo schools receiving the top Arizona merit scores for the state of Arizona. I also want to say, I left you, I'm going to leave this for you, but every council member has this from our Peoria store. It's a little base with a flag, and each flag is represented, your city of Peoria, state of Arizona, and the American flag, and I would like to give you that on behalf of the city of Peoria. Thank you for all you're doing. Thanks for having me. Keep it up.
I had no idea that any of that was taking place. Thank you, Councilwoman Bensbacher, and you. Thank you for that incredible honor. And that's all I can say about it. Except that it is a joy to do, and that's why I'm here, and I care about everything she talked about, and that's why I do what I do. Thank you. And I don't speak very well when I cry. So I think I'm back. Okay. We are in the portion of REACH, and REACH is something that means very much to each of us. And each letter stands for something. Let's go ahead and remind us what those mean. R stands for? E. A. Good. C. And H. We see it all the time here at Candeo, and it's something I very much love about being here every day, and it's true. I love starting my day with you every day. You know that. I tell you. It is our time to recognize one of you in each class who exemplifies REACH. We love that recognition, and I know you'll keep it up. I know you'll be great listeners. Listen to what your teachers are saying about these qualities. I'm so proud of you for it. And we'll start with 5th grade.
Yes. It's like a sting. Good morning. Our 5th grade class was recently afforded the opportunity to see Shakespeare's Twelfth Night performed by the Southwest Shakespeare Company. Afterwards, the actors gave a talkback in which anyone could ask questions. Someone asked the actors, "What is the most difficult thing about learning to act or being an actor?" The answer was unexpected, but it made complete sense. The answer was learning to be empathetic. The understanding that by making the people around you look better, you make yourself look better. I believe someone in my class needs to be recognized for being empathetic and kind. As teachers, we are trained to recognize the ages and stages of child development. We know as the years go by, children become aware of the importance of the whole and delicately learn to balance their own interests with that of the group. It's called social and emotional intelligence. Personally, when I see that emotional and social intelligence in a student, I know I have a super special little human who, if nurtured well, can be a stellar adult who can have a positive impact on those around her. Wait a second. Hold on. We really don't have to wait until that person grows into to be an adult, because she's already a stellar student who has a positive impact on those around her. Every single day in my classroom, I see it. Congratulations to Emily Reynolds.
Good morning, Candeo. So the student I have chosen to receive this month's Reach Award brings so much joy and positivity to our classroom. He has a contagious sense of humor while always showing respect and enthusiasm for our learning. We're currently studying Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, and this student had our entire class laughing with his satirical rendition of Pyramus, played by Nick Bottom. He is wholly dedicated, showing me each day how many lines he has been able to memorize for our performance, even working over Thanksgiving break to ensure that he will perform his part well. Thank you for your encouraging and joyful attitude. I know that I can speak for our entire class when I say we appreciate the smiles you bring to our face every day. Congratulations, Liam Stuckerts.
Good morning, Candeo. Fifth grade is a rigorous and challenging year at Candeo. It's the bridge to middle school and even more responsibility at school. The student I chose to receive the Reach Award today has been showing tremendous effort the past quarter. His attitude has been positive, his homework and classwork always complete and turned in on time. I've truly noticed his effort to complete his agenda and organize all his materials. The student sometimes gets so passionate about our content that he shouts out answers before others have time to think. But a couple of weeks ago, he thoughtfully raised his hand during our shared inquiry discussion and told the class that he thought each person who had already spoken 2 or more times should wait to speak again until the rest of the class had a turn to talk. I'm proud to give this award to Nick Bottom, our weaver from Midsummer Night's Dream, also known as Eknor Sang.
Let's do it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Thanks, guys. So, Abraham Lincoln once said, "Whatever you are, be a good one." My Reach winner this month does this every day. He makes the most out of every learning situation, and he does it with alacrity and enthusiasm. He has a sweet and quiet sense of humor that is contagious and loved by all his peers. He shows integrity, even in difficult situations. I think, how fitting, because he not only lives out the famous words by Abraham Lincoln, he even shares a common name. So maybe one day he too will be a famous president. Lincoln Cooper, come get your Reach Award.
I chose this young lady because she is constantly showing effort and has been working very hard at showing respect to others. She not only wants to succeed herself, but she wants others to succeed, and she goes out of her way to make sure that she's helping other people in the classroom. Persia Rivas, congratulations on winning the Reach Award.
Good morning, friends. Thank you. So I'd like to add a letter to Reach, but it wouldn't really make sense. Sorry. But that letter is I for inspiring, because this young lady is extremely inspiring. She is a beautiful writer, but she takes the time to, even though her writing is beautiful work, she'll still go back and make it better and better and better and better every time. She is constantly trying to be the best version of herself, even if nobody's watching, which to me says true character. And that's Maddie Malloy.
Okay, so we're going to kick off third grade and start recognizing our Reach students. For Dr. Hudak and Mrs. Kingston's class, again, we have the same student in mind. I'm going to focus on the A in Reach, which is attitude. And the student I'm thinking of sits in the front row at the carpet. And no matter what we're studying, I teach reading and writing, and although that's not the exciting science and social studies topics that Dr. Hudak gets to teach, this student's attitude about reading and writing is incredible. I look over and their eyes are always on me. It doesn't matter if the whole class is talking and distracted. Their eyes are fixed on me, and they're huge and ready to learn whatever it is I'm teaching. And as a result, I get extra excited to deliver what it is I'm teaching. And so that's a gift to me and the whole class.
And I'd like to also recognize the student for the very same thing, a great attitude. In science and social studies, this student loves the content so much that he will read ahead in what your third grader needs to know, which is really awesome. I have to be on my toes. I really have to know the content pretty deeply because he asks amazing questions. But what I love more than the fact that he is just so excited about learning is when you know so much and you are as smart and as kind as this person is, at times you want to share that information before it's delivered in a way that we think might be more appropriate for students. And he never ruins the surprises or the content for anyone else. He keeps it to himself, but then after the exciting stuff is delivered, he asks some deep, insightful questions about that. And then the last piece about attitude that I want to say, he also is in my math class, and he is a really, really good mathematician, specifically with all of his facts. So I think you know who you are by now. Yesterday, we had a little math competition, and at the end, the student said that he needed to compete against me. And I was really nervous because he's really good. And I was really worried that if I did beat him, that he would be really, really, really upset. And again, that amazing positive attitude, we did 10 facts, and I did win by 1 card. I did, and he was great and kind and didn't get upset or angry. And I did tell him that Dr. Musser would probably give him my job to teach the students had he won. So, who are you? Come on down, Will Osborne.
I think I'm going to probably lose my job for my Reach Award winner. For this person, it's about consistency, day in, day out. Known this child since he was in kindergarten, and just every year getting better and better. He has $1 million smile, and I mean that literally. The smile lights up the room, his heart, his integrity, his joy of learning, who he is to his friends and classmates, how he picks up garbage in the bathroom or lets me know that there's a situation that needs to be addressed and can you let Sergio know, is fair with sports and activities during recess, and just, I mean, everyone can just see it in him. Just overall amazing, incredible, and you got to see the smile. So when Logan Barron comes up, he's going to show you it. Thanks so much. When he got his braces off, it was like, wow. It was like you know that ping, like that toothpaste commercial. It's like ding, like that's what it does every day.
The person I'm recognizing this month is being recognized for the tremendous amount of effort that she has been putting in this year. As you move from 2nd to 3rd grade, it can be a little difficult, especially with the comprehension of text. And this student always is an advocate for herself. She's always asking for clarification, always asking how she can do things better. And it takes a big person to do that at such a young age, to be an advocate for yourself. Gigi